Hey there, James here. Welcome. Two things that I learned today. I got to sit in on a hot seat webinar where the professional critiqued some of the work of two individuals. Now, the second person was a lady, and she was into selling physical products, which is not what I'm doing at this time. So I got some decent tidbits from that, but mostly the first guy who's into internet marketing like me. Only he's just starting out like I was about a year ago. So, and something I can relate to, he's a shy guy like me. And so the narrator or the guy who was doing the hot seat presentation, I kind of had to pull teeth to get him to talk. So I can relate. I mean, you don't need to pull my teeth as much as you used to get me to talk. So I feel I'm improving. But I definitely could relate to that guy's plight. And so it was neat being able to sit on the hot seat. What I learned basically was the narrator or the host was basically saying, when he gets writer's block, he just starts saying any old thing. He'll record it or he'll start writing it down. Like, I won't curse like he did, but he said, what the F? I don't know what the F to say. And, things like that. I don't know what the heck I'm going to talk about. And he'll continue to say things and write things down. And then he says something, well, I'll paraphrase it. Something magical happens to where his mind starts to think as he's doing that. And he starts to think of the things to write. I mean, everybody has a writer's block now and then. So he encouraged this guy. And he, was asking him questions like, what would you do here and what would you do there? And the guy was giving some answers, the guy who was in the hot seat. But of course, the host had to kind of prod him along. Because really, when you're new at something, it's so hard to get it out of thin air. I can relate. So I learned that today, that basically because I want to start learning to write better emails, better swipes, better emails, to get more attention and subsequently more sales. So I learned a lot today with that sit-in. So that was pretty awesome. Wanted to share that with you. What I learned from the second one, like I said, the lady in the second hot seat session was into selling online products. I guess what I learned from that is that I really don't want to sell online products right now, physical products. That's what I meant to say. She's selling physical products. And she's selling the business and at the same time the physical products. And right now she's doing better selling the products than the business. So she learned some things, I think. And I'm going to go back and listen to the video again, and I'm sure I'll get more out of that second session than I did the first time. Anyway, that's about it. I want to thank you once again for listening, for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow.